the NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Onyeka Okongwu.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Andrew Nembhard. And it's Furphy in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Kispert in at the 3, the small forward. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Okongwu, a screen on Nembhard. Inside. Pass to Kispert. Outside, Alexander Walker. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Nembhard. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Siakam with it. Now guarded by Daniels. Here's Okongwu. Off with the layup. Now the Pacers with it. Outside Nesmith. Nembhard with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City. Furphy nails it from 3.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Well, that's one thing about Okongwu. He thrives on contact.
Nembhard outside. To the left wing. Ooh, poked away. Fires the 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Now Alexander Walker. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, that's a textbook move by Johnson. Once he sets the pick, he hustles into scoring position.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Nembhard finds Siakam. Outside Nesmith. They set a pick. Fires for 3. Siakam, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. All right, Coach, let's talk about Onyeka Okongwu. What an agile player for his size.
Yeah, B.A., no question. And on both ends, too. Plus, the guy gets up in the air and then reaches out over 7 feet in wingspan. His speed at his size can be a huge advantage.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Furphy. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Man, good whistle there.
Indiana shooting their first free throws tonight.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. And so he hits both. And here's Alexander Walker. Johnson a screen on Nembhard. Alexander Walker with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Three-pointer Kispert. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And so Jackson nails both of them. Hawks trail by 3. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Jackson against Okongwu. Alexander Walker, the pass to Daniels. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Nesmith. Daniels misses. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Okongwu, a screen on Nembhard, and it's Alexander Walker penetrating, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Kispert. And with this break, let's have a look at the season's top passing teams. Number 1, Atlanta.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
Pacers leading by 5. Siakam looking it over. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Here's Furphy. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Siakam. Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta is shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Here's Okongwu. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Here's Siakam. And he gets it to go.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
Hawks trail by 7. Daniels outside. Back to Alexander Walker. To end the run. Offensive board.
Just a great follow-up move by Daniels. Coaches love guys who are ready to fight for the play.
Indiana leading by 5. Now here's Nembhard. Still without a bucket. Pass to Furphy. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Here's a Kongwu. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to a Kongwu. Just 2 to shoot. Baseline try. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, if you don't put a body on a Kongwu, you're asking for trouble.
Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. Here's Furphy, defended by Kispert. Outside Nesmith. It's stolen by Daniels. Outside, Alexander Walker. Shot from the low post is good. And it's now just a 1-point Indiana lead.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Nembhard with it. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Siakam finds Jackson, and the shot's good. Jackson's got 6 points.
Yeah, textbook pick and roll right there. Siakam doing an outstanding job playing facilitator there.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now here's Alexander Walker. The D's right on him. Pass to a Kongwu. There's the triple. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Onyeka Kongwu. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Isaiah Jackson taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for the Hawks. And he sinks the second. Now Alexander Walker. Outside Porzingis. Daniels outside. Beyond the arc. The putback. He's off on that one. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 4. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
And here's Alexander Walker. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. Pass to Porzingis. Over Jackson. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I keep going to that until they stop it.
Now here's Nembhard. Still no points. Here's Furphy. Shot clock at 6. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Siakam. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Johnson passes to Porzingis. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Krejci's checked in for Kispert, and it's McCollum in for Daniels. Then for Indiana, Walker comes in for Furphy. And it's McConnell in for Neesmith. Porzingis passes to Krejci. Down low. Here's McCollum. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on T.J. McConnell. There's no question about the skill level of C.J. McCollum. A long-time NBA star, Stan.
Well, look, at this point, it's just muscle memory for him. From so many spots on the floor, B.A., one of the things that impresses me the most is how he scores against good defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, for some reason, McCollum has always flown under the radar, but he's a constant threat to score 20-plus points, and he does it efficiently.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, even though he plays with a scorer's mindset, you can put McCollum in a playmaking role. He gives you options.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, it's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Here's who's been leading the league in rebounding over the past month. Jalen Johnson, 4th.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
And Atlanta with possession here. Trailing by 5. Krejci, the pass to Alexander Walker. McCollum on the wing. It's hauled in by McConnell.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
Nembhard, a screen on McCollum. Here's McConnell. Pass to Nembhard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
He was so close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
No good on the second free throw.
And they're just hacking away out there. I mean, it's costing them, too, at the free throw line.
For 3, McCollum sinks it from distance. McCollum's got 5 points.
Well, McCollum wasting no time when he has a window.
Siakam outside. There's a minute 54 left in the opening quarter. Nembhard for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. McCollum taking his time here. Pass to Krejci. Porzingis against Jackson. Porzingis is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Johnson passes to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Porzingis with a screen on McConnell. McCollum's shot is off.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Here's Krejci. He's scoreless. Outside, Alexander Walker. Right wing. Porzingis in the post. Jackson on him. From the right block. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Nembhard, covered by Alexander Walker. Siakam outside. Out to the right wing. McConnell right side. Pulls it. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Johnson passes to McCollum. Outside, Alexander Walker. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Nembhard for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Pacers. They're up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
They've got C.J. McCollum, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Noel. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Krejci in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
McCollum finds Porzingis. McConnell with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Walker, and the jam by Walker.
Yeah, the versatility of Walker. Can play back to the basket and get out and run. I mean, that combination is tough to find.
Hawks trail by 8. McCollum outside. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. And McCollum slams it in.
The veteran McCollum finishing with the flush.
Pacers leading by 6. McConnell outside. Deflects the pass. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Ahead. Jumps up. KP wrecks the rim.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. McConnell with it. No points so far. Pass to Huff. Now Walker. Some nice passing by Indiana here. 5 to shoot. Here's Potter. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And for the Hawks, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Now Kennard. He had 9 points in his last time out. Here's McCollum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McCollum's got 9. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room that can rally a franchise.
So far in this game, he's 0 for 2 at the line. And that one falls for McConnell. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so McConnell nails them both. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Daniels outside. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Johnson. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets.
And for that game against Indiana, on paper, they should be expected to come away with a win. However, this might be one of those trap games if they aren't fully engaged.
Now here's McConnell. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam for 3. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Siakam's got 8.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. 5th on the list, the Hawks.
And if you turn the ball over when you play this team, you're going to regret it. They just have a knack for knowing how to capitalize off other teams' mistakes.
And Atlanta with possession here. 9-point game. Kispert outside. Back to McCollum. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it up and in. 11 points for C.J. McCollum.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Siakam against Johnson. Porzingis grabs the board. And Porzingis has got the ball here for Atlanta. They trail by 7. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Huff. Here's Furphy, defended by Kispert. And that's good. Furphy's got 7 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's Daniels. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Now Kispert from downtown after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Furphy. Now Nesmith. McConnell looking around. Here's Furphy. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Daniels. And a fast break now for Atlanta. And he dunks it down.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Indiana's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. How about Dyson Daniels, Grant? Last season, leading the league in steals.
Well, averaging over 3 a game. That mark hadn't been met in over 3 decades, BA. In the process, the Aussie earning the nickname, the Great Barrier Thief. Not bad.
Now here's Daniels. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Kispert outside. Daniels outside. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. He shoots it. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, just by hitting the offensive glass, Porzingis can pick up a lot of extra points.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. McConnell passes to Siakam. To the paint. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Okongwu. He's all alone. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Credit to Okongwu for leaking out there. The big man getting up to finish the fast break.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Furphy. Back to McConnell. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Nesmith. Indiana again missing. The Hawks leading. Kispert outside. Takes the 3. Connects from downtown. Kispert's got 6.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Now here's McConnell. Outside Nesmith. McConnell with a screen on Daniels. Siakam outside. Strong bucket by Siakam.
Every year, Siakam seems to get more confident handling the ball. Slick move there.
Here's McCollum. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Phoenix. Pass to Kispert. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 5. Steps back. Here's McCollum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A crafty and thoughtful scorer. McCollum knows how to draw the defense in and earn that whistle.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
The free throw drops for McCollum. Indiana making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Siakam. Siakam fires one down.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star, someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Outside Johnson. Pass to McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Nembhard. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And so it's Atlanta with it after the basket by Indiana. Daniels outside. And they call an illegal screen here. Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. You look at Atlanta, slogging along so far, sitting at 10th place in the conference. And checking out Indiana, they're just 4 spots down from them.
Checking out Atlanta, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way. But things have changed for him this quarter. It's starting to go his way.
Here's Alexander Walker. To stop the run. Blocked! Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Hawks trail by 5. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. In the 3rd spot, Atlanta.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
And Atlanta with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Siakam against Johnson. Pass to Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. Back to Johnson. 2 in the drought. And it's good on the layup.
All right, we know Johnson favors these close-in looks. He likes a sure thing.
Nembhard with it. Siakam outside. No luck on that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And watching Dyson Daniels over the past year or two, he's really come into his own, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, sometimes it's just about being in the right situation, in a role that plays to your strength. That's really unlocked some things for him.
Indiana on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Nembhard, a screen on Daniels. Kicks it out to Siakam. The 3-ball. The deep ball by Siakam.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Hawks trail by 6. On the wing, Daniels. Nesmith with it. Now guarded by Daniels. Nembhard, the pass to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Here's Siakam following the score by Atlanta. Pascal gets it done in traffic.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Pass to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Now Porzingis, and stolen by Jackson. Nembhard left side. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this game. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped. Shoots. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Hawks trail by 8. Johnson passes to Alexander Walker. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Siakam outside. Over Porzingis. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so that brings the first half to a close. Indiana ahead, leading by 6. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Thinking about the shot. Let's hear it from the participants.
Welcome, folks. EJ alongside Shaq and Kenny. First up, here are the players of the week. The winner in the East, Jalen Johnson.
Finally, we're giving props to a big. Enough of these little dudes winning MVPs and awards. Basketball is for my guys, the tall dudes.
Yeah. Bigs never win anything in the NBA. And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Indiana Pacers.
This is where your ball movement really helps you. Against this defense, you cannot afford to just be stagnant.
Kenny, that's a good game plan.
That's it, Shaq? That's your full analysis?
Okay, good game plan, Kenneth.
Okay, then. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Indiana leading by 6. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Andrew Nembhard. And it's Furphy in at the 3. Now here's Nesmith. Nembhard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson right side. Rejected by Okongwu.
Timed it just right. Okongwu with a great block.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Furphy. No good on the quick 3.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Jalen Johnson.
Well, the Pacers' shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Pass to Neesmith, and the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul of the game. Now Nembhard. 6 to shoot. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
For the PACERS, Nembhard, shooting 1.
One shot.
That's good from Nembhard. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. And here's Alexander Walker. Johnson on the wing. He's covered by Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Sinks the tray. Alexander Walker's gotten his third basket of the night.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Back to Nembhard. Here's the pick. And that one drops. Nembhard's got 7 points in the game. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Alexander Walker, the pass to Okongwu. Now Daniels. And here's Kispert from the arc. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Pass to Furphy. Back to Nembhard. And here's Siakam. Outside Neesmith. 4 on the clock. Here's Nembhard. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Now here's Okongwu. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Alexander Walker. Johnson on the wing. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Defensive foul. Neesmith. First team foul. Jalen Johnson. 1 shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And look, with Jalen Johnson, the talent's always been there, the versatility. But what he's really worked on is the consistency with his shooting and taking care of the ball.
Now here's Nembhard. He's got 7. Now here's Alexander Walker. Outside Johnson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. In the 3rd spot, Atlanta.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
Outside Neesmith. Siakam in the post, covered by Johnson. Siakam flexing inside.
Yes, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Here's Okongwu. The kick out to Johnson. Picked up by Okongwu. Goes back up. Murphy grabs the miss.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Daniels against Nembhard. Pass to Murphy. Back to Nembhard. Fires from way outside. Rebound Atlanta.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Kispert.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Murphy. Jackson down low. Okongwu on him. 5 to shoot. Jackson can't get it to go.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And here's Siakam, guarded by Okongwu. Siakam against Okongwu. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
And Atlanta with possession here. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Johnson. The rebound by Nesmith. Indiana leading. Siakam left side. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one misses.
And Siakam can score from all 3 levels, which is why this team leans on him to shoulder a lot of the offensive load.
Porzingis has checked in for the Hawks. And he's good on the second. Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 9. Daniels outside. Pass to Johnson. Outside, Alexander Walker. There's a screen. Out left to the wing. Lets it fly. No good, off the front rim.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Some nice passing by Indiana here. Siakam outside. Pass to Nesmith. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now. Right side, Porzingis. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, there's a little old school from Porzingis, using that mid-range.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Nembhard left side. Pass to Furphy. Siakam right side. Jackson with a screen on Johnson. Here's Siakam. The offensive rebound. Outside Nesmith. Fires from deep. Hits a three-pointer. Nesmith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Johnson. Shoots over Siakam. Tries again. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, Johnson has worked on his ability to draw fouls, and there's no question it's made him a better scorer.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. First free throw is good. The Hawks making a switch here. Krejci's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Huff's checked in. And Johnson drops them both. Nembhard with it. He's got 7. Jackson the screen. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Hawks trail by 4. Daniels passes to Krejci. Gets the 3 to fall.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
The Pacers have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Pass to Furphy. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Kispert's checked in for Atlanta. The Pacers also with a sub. Walker, he's checked in for Jackson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Krejci. Kispert outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. On the wing, Daniels. Nesmith covering. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. It's Walker on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. Atlanta making some changes here. Newell comes in for Kispert, and it's McCollum in for Daniels. Shepard, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Nesmith. Hawks trail by 3. Here's Krejci. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Porzingis passes to Krejci. Pass to McConnell. And he banks in the layup. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Newell. Now here's McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. And the baseline jumper, no good. Pacers leading by 5. McConnell passes to Huff. Here's Shepard. Yet to see a basket. McConnell outside. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
The unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kennard comes in for Alexander Walker. Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. .152 left in the third quarter. Walker, a screen on Johnson. Siakam for 3. Kennard with the rebound.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Outside Johnson. With the step back. McCollum, pass to Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. And 12 points now in the game for Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, every year in the league, Johnson's become a better three-point shooter. That tells you how hard he works in the offseason.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Huff. Here's Shepard, defended by Kennard. They get it again, and they get it back. Walker in the post, defended by Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up again. McConnell's shot is off. The Hawks trailing. Kennard outside. There's the screen by Johnson. McCollum on the wing. To the inside. Stolen by Siakam. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McConnell, and there's the rejection. Here's Krejci. He's marked by McConnell. Here's Porzingis, and another basket for Atlanta.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Johnson and Porzingis, they're inside. C.J. McCollum is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Krejci in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's McCollum. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for Indiana. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Uses the glass to drop it in. Siakam's got 28.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kennard.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Indiana leading. Walker passes to Siakam. Now McConnell. Pass to Shepard. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
McCollum into the lane. And McCollum slams it in.
Well, no question McCollum is in the zone right now. Just letting the offense flow through him.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. To the paint. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. Atlanta's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll go show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Johnson. Pass to McCollum. Clock at 6. Shot from the wing. And another basket for Atlanta.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Johnson against Siakam. Shoots over Johnson. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
McCollum, the pass to Kennard. Now Johnson. He's covered by Siakam. Pass to McCollum. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Jalen Johnson.
Here's McConnell. Here's Shepard. Some nice passing by Indiana here. And he drives in. Here's Huff. Hits the trifecta. Huff's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
McCollum against McConnell. Inside. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Checked in for Krejci. And the Pacers also making a change. Jackson is checked in. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. McConnell outside. Pass to Siakam. 5 on the clock. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. McCollum on the wing. Kennard finds McCollum. Johnson on the wing to take the lead. Indiana with a rebound. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Siakam outside. Jackson with a screen on Porzingis. Pass to Shepard. The 11-footer, and Walker gets it to go on the assist by Shepard. And the Pacers lead by 3.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Kennard outside. To the right side. Siakam against Porzingis. Over Siakam. No good off the back of the rim. Pacers leading by 3. And here's McConnell. Pass to Shepard. And here's Jackson. Siakam outside. McConnell outside. The three. That shot off. McCollum with some nice D.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
And they'll keep possession in transition. Here's Jackson. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
McConnell against McCollum. Down low. Here's Porzingis.
Porzingis does a nice job of getting the defense off balance and drawing the foul on his way up.
Kristaps Porzingis. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line.
Atlanta making some changes. Kispert's checked in for Okongwu. Dyson Daniels comes in for Kennard. And it's Alexander Walker in for C.J. McCollum. Then for Indiana, Furphy's checked in for Walker. Neesmith comes in for Shepard. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
To the inside. Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Jackson. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Over to the wing. Siakam against Porzingis. Nembhard for 3. Drains the triple. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
The Hawks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker. And here's Kispert from the arc. Fires in the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Furphy. Back to Nembhard. Now here's Siakam. Outside Neesmith. Stolen by Daniels. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Moving it up. Up top Johnson. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Jackson. Over to the left wing. Nembhard outside. Pass to Jackson. Great D that time from Porzingis. The Hawks have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Daniels outside. And here's Porzingis. Shoots over Jackson. And the shot falls short that time. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Fades back. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Hawks trail by 3. Now here's Alexander Walker. Porzingis sets a screen to tie it up. Pacers with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Nembhard. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Nickeil Alexander Walker picks one up.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
At just about 85% from the line tonight, they've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
Pass to Kispert. Back to Alexander Walker. Kispert outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Nembhard with it. From downtown, it's money from deep.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Hawks trail by 9. Outside, Alexander Walker. Johnson outside. Daniels outside. Here's Johnson. Stolen by Siakam. Here's Furphy. Siakam in the post. Okongwu on him.
A tried and true way to get guys off balance. Nice pump fake there by Siakam.
Shooting for Indiana, Pascal Siakam. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Siakam hits them both. Hawks trail by 11. And it's Okongwu off the drive. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
What a vicious throwdown by the big man Okongwu. He doesn't mess around on the drive.
Here's Siakam. There's 1:59 left to play in the fourth. Nembhard outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Sweet move. And that's money on the layup.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
There's 1:34 left in the game. Now here's Alexander Walker. He's closely guarded. Now Johnson. Picked up by Okongwu. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Johnson. 19-footer is good.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Pacers leading by 7. Jackson down low. Guarded by Okongwu. Nembhard outside. Siakam outside. Clock at 4. doesn't go.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Johnson outside. Okongwu, a screen on Siakam. Jalen Johnson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Nembhard. And so the Pacers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.